Hello and welcome back to Pyre. Now we've just beaten a bunch of noble talking worm knights in the last rite, which actually felt like a bit of a joke rite, but more importantly we've got to find some way to sail through a tempest with a scary name, which probably isn't going to involve just, you know, sailing straight into it. We'll probably have to meet another one of the famous Sandalwood's fabulous friends. But it seems that someone wants to chat to us, so... Who was it? It was Tizo. As I chat, more squeak at us. Tizo has been in a rather cheerful mood since being out at sea and seems pleased to see you. Tizo is grateful at having had the opportunity to catch a fish, for old time's sake. Tizo is asking if you want to know why he loves fishing so much. He senses his inquiry is rhetorical in nature, so you anticipate his response. Tizo loves catching fish because he hates them, and everything they stand for. But fish don't stand. They don't have legs. You're giving me a look that says that failed. Oh, okay, that definitely failed. He has devoted his life to the eradication of their kind ever since they killed his family. I assume my joke was inappropriate. Moving on. How do they kill your family? They don't have teeth. Well, some of them do. He seems on the very verge of tears, though as far as you're aware, imps cannot cry. Then he leers at you, eyes wide, expecting a response. It seems he told you a joke. Okay. It seems it was, you know, Chizo seems like he could use encouragement, assuming what he said was in fact jest. Smile and nod, and there's no better thought, though perhaps he's not fairly grasped the nuance of imp humour. Now is not the time for Tizo to be making jokes. You want a very serious quest. Well, I just made a shitty joke, so I might as well laugh at yours. You muster your best belly laugh, following Tizo's joke. He stares at you sidelong for a moment. Tizo admits the real reason he loves catching fish is because Falcon Ron pays a lot of soul for them. He snickers back at you and bounces off. Hey, I did the good thing. Well, I was planning to use him for our next ride anyway, I think. Guess we'll see. Developing new trials. Hey, you got one for anyone? No? And I can't ask what's on your mind, because you're a moody bitch. Let's ring the bell for food. Ding ding! What's Hedwin doing? Is he cooking? He's having a quick meal. Where's my meal? Anyway. Enough meal talk. Wait, did I unlock another chapter? I can't remember. No. Okay, let's see if we can figure out how we're going to get through this tempest. I'm sure Tariq will come up with something. Ragged Rock, Froth Sea. Very eager to see the wagon head in this direction. Rookie has spotted wreckage in the area and believes there could be valuables to find. Valuables or, I don't know, Tizo. Valuables it is. The remnants of a shattered fleet do little to raise the confidence of your companions, given that the massive deathless tempest rages to the north, not far from your position. We ought to be more concerned with the storm than in finding trinkets, Greentail. Now relax already, Jody, and let me do my job. I don't show up when you're out there keeping watch and start telling you to come off of it, do I? You interrupt me in the middle of my work no fewer than 4 times per day. They go on this like this for some time before turning to you. Investigating the wreckage is going to take time, but you may find something to show for it. Rookie rarely is mistaken when it comes to matters of finding valuables. Jidari was correct in that your focus ought to be finding passage to your destination. Why not? Let's get some... He suggests it may be worthwhile to continue searching through the wreckage after having come this far. Rookie grins wide. Now you see it my way, sister. Now let's see what we can get. After an exhaustive search... sorry, sister. I think I was just chasing a refraction of the sun or something. There's nothing down there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Jidari fumes at all of this but says nothing. Well, I thought he had something, alright? Great. Whoa, that's a bit wobbly. You and your companions look upon the deathless tempest. The stars demand you sail beyond it, yet a very thought is beyond reason. Then something stirs in the nearby water, and from it springs something familiar. Please be that. Yes, it is Sir Gilman. Hold, good ladies and good sirs. This knight beseeches you to hear him, if you please. What is it now, worm? The rites are ended. We have no further need of you. Oh, but you do. And in this turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it, then. Let us be joined. Why'd you have to say it like that? Let this knight join you, please. Can you believe this, Hedwin? Not really, no. Nay, look you not so surprised. Your fellow in the rights did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you upon his long-lost honour as a would-be knight-errant of the Sea Dominion that he shall serve you to the end. What about your other worm friends back there? The Pyre Huts? They are base cowards! Jesus, got the flame in his eyes and everything. This knight can no longer abide such spineless characters, having witnessed true glory in our clash upon the hulk of Ores. Never before have we been trounced so thoroughly. And furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest. Is it not so that you seek passage to the north? With this knight's aid you shall achieve your wish. So Gilman continues to persuade you for quite some time. He seems to know a way to cross the storm, some sort of long-held secret among worms exiled to these waters. Jadariel pulls the rest of you aside after Hedwyn gives her a look. Are you sure that Sandalwood would want this thing along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one seems about as good as we're going to get. Jadariel glowers back at the worm, who tries his best to look presentable. I mean, it's got cool scars. Hedwyn is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilmanith he promises to help you cross the Deathless Tempest, that he can come along for now. Oh, Jesus Christ. That this knight is overjoyed, and he hereby swears to see you past the storm. Though first, this knight requires your consent. Give unto this knight your blessings in the name of the Nightwings, and thus shall he go forth. Sir Gilman seems to be asking your permission for something. Tentatively agree to whatever he is asking so we can get on with it already. It's not clear as to what you want exactly, but yes. As you begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. He vanishes into the depths, yet through his close encounter with him you cling to some sense of where he is going and what he intends to do. He is determined to help you cross the Deathless Tempest. Help see his mission through. I like him. I like hearing his voice. Determined to prove himself to you and the Nightwing, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea of Solace and calls out to you. Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores you now, lend him your guidance. This knight's objectives ought be not far east of here. Today we shall bring breeze to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's brethren the actions we are about to take are highly forbidden. But they are highly just. Thus Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Alright, Gilman. I mean, you can be fast when you want to, you just weren't before, I guess. Whoa! Whoa. That's awesome. That's gonna hurt. Boing. Even has the boing. I mean, it's a weird mask. It's like... ugh. What is that? Hark! Yonder lie the foul spawn of unfathomed plurns. Sea Titan. Oh, that guy, yeah. Oh, that gal, I should say. Boiling the seas with their wrath. Exiled worms within these waters have long harboured these abominations, using them to bar passage through the downsized channels for any save this knight's own kind. Begone now from here, fiends. This night shall finish what the Under-King Ores started. 7th of the 8 scribes in the Book of Rites, known as the Persevering, or the Sea Sojourner. The legendary leader of the Worm's undersea crusade sought to reach the edge of the abyss. Banish the foul spawn? Okay. And... oh, well, I was about to do that, but then he slaps a tutorial in front of me. There we go. Whoa! Ah, this is awesome. Gilman, you and I are going to get along well. Doing. Okay, that's what caused it, is it? Oh, hey, lads. That book on your back. Hold it right there, you traitorous slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight? To your superior? Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this knight checked. Here, you hold no sway over this knight. Ah, and what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight has done that which required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Why, you dare to source the Tempest for those Nightwings? Good Sir Deluge, this knight was born to dare. Now come and fight this knight if you so dare as well. Ooh, Fire Huts, banish him, that's an order. Come on, lads, let's wriggle. Wriggle with me. Wriggle with your boy. Gotcha. Wriggle with your boy. Huh, you just walked into that, didn't you? Oh, is that the big lad himself? What now, Sir Deluge? Shall you not face this knight yourself and leave the dirty work unto your charges? Fine, Gilman. You wish to stand against your commander, then have it your way. Sir Barsh, Lady Seagrass, to me. Worm Knight. And a Worm Knight. Banish thou this troublemaker. Good job, lads. Flawless work. You are master of this night no longer, Sir Deluge. Thus shatter our fraternal bonds. This knight would say it was an honour serving you, Sir Deluge, but that would be a bald-faced lie, and yet another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again. Wait, you lowly traitor! This knight will have your head! Gilman! As the day wears on, there is still no sign of the Worm Knight. Your companions grow restless. But then... Hail! This knight returns with newfound tales to tell and new scars to show for them. I popped many a snake. Sir Gilman is sopping wet and visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. And more importantly, that little Tempest ought to no longer pose a threat for now. Behold! As if on cue, the deathless Tempest begins to simmer and subside. And everything looks scary. There we go, it's back to normal. Would you look at that? He really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it'd be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. The Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Headwind help him up. A deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Nightwings. Huzzah! Sir Gilman has joined the group. He also revealed a path north for you. What a good lad. On to the Deathless Tempest. Okay, this looks less of a fun place to be. Deathless Tempest is scary. We're like in the fucking Arctic now. With Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the Tempest. You were true to your word, Wyrm, I shall give you that. But now what? We are stranded in this cursed storm. A most excellent question, and one most fair. Call me that once more and I shall tie you in a knot. Ah, and for one most spirited as well. This knight was wise to side with you. Just, where do we turn from here? Answer the question now. Oh god, that laugh. Sir Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We are close to making landfall. Then let me be the first to say, let's go. What if you're still feeling ill? Yep, let's get the hell out of here. Say, Tariq. Aye, Rookie, what is it? That loot you're always carrying around. You know how to play that thing, don't you? Why, I suppose I do. Good, because I think it's a little gloomy here, and we could use a little tune to lighten up the mood, know what I mean? Aye, then, let me see what I can do.
Before the salt and roiling sea, the moon began to cry. The valley ran with sorrowful tears and filled the waters high. The misty morning over the brine belies a leaden sky. The stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise. ship still resides. The Titan met her end on its prow, forsaken by the tides. In death she leaves her stain on the place. The tempest never dies. Her final throes and shivers and shakes 1,000 years gone by.
Well, that was awesome. I wasn't expecting that, but it's a Supergiant Games game, so there's going to be some awesome songs in there at some point. I guess we're in the Black Basin now, which, is a bit rough, isn't it? At last your wagon rumbles onto solid, jagged ground, the land called Black Basin. The 8 scribes first discovered this, the northern landmass at the downside. Black glass, searing vapour and strangling forests. Lovely, it sounds like a wonderful tourist destination. Why haven't they set up a holiday camp around here? Your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock of how best to reach your destination. Anyone want to chat? Yep. Hopefully it's Sir Gilman. Of course it is. You approach Sir Gilman, who must have just finished practicing his fencing manoeuvres. He regards you with his single eye. Hail, Master Reader! This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous Nightwings. He shall ensure this triumvirate continues to live up to its most feared reputation. This is such an honour, and this knight has a great deal of honour to regain. Having fled the Pyre hearts, this knight fully expects now to conduct the rites in a most honourable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law, described within the books. Some triumvirates this knight has met, and perchance mentioned by name, they are inclined to mend the rules a bit, sometimes a lot, to prevail by any means they can. But this is wrong! The exile who refuses to obey the rules, as they were written by the under King Ores and his 7 friends, deserves neither his honour nor his freedom. Thusly does this knight have confidence the Master Reader shall resist any temptations to conduct the rites in any underhanded fashion. Now then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained upon the point of foulness, so please excuse him, Master Reader. Okay, can they sweat? I don't know. I'm going to put that into Google. Can snakes sweat? He slithers off, humming some sort of chivalrous tune. I'll take it this is yours. Official certification of knighthood in the Commonwealth. Off sought by worm knights. Touched it. Faye is lost in prayer. Rookie is sitting quietly with Tizo. Not around. Good. Ding ding. Braiding her hair. Feeding the imps. Well, he is the cook after all. Let us survey our surroundings. You find that Headwind has asked for 7 volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright everyone, don't go too far and let's meet back by dusk. Please, use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. And we shall find more about that rather vague, ominous statement next time on Pyre. So, thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please do check out my other videos. If you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye.